Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. We're going to use the the Celtic Tarot here. So I just give them a little bit of a shuffle. My washing machine sounds like it's about to get up and walk out the door. What a noisy washing machine. I don't know, it must be unbalanced apparently. All right. Let's see what's going on in the bonus world. Ooh, nice split. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands coming straight through. The Queen of Wands is a card that represents Leo, Sag, or Aries. It's a card that talks about the fire signs. And the fire signs, as an energy, are very passionate and very driven. They sort of see what they want and they go after it. They're much more proactive, but they do it with passion. The Queen of Wands is a card of feeling really in that energy, feeling very attractive, feeling very self-sufficient, knowing what you want and getting out and getting it. She's a very powerful energy. She knows how to get what she wants, but not in a manipulative way, in a very passionate, driven way. So some of you may be dealing with this person, but I feel like here that you're taking on this energy here with the Queen of Wands. We do have the Knight of Swords behind that. So maybe you're taking some sort of action to speak your mind here, or taking some sort of action to speak up, to communicate. Maybe there's something that needs cutting out of your way, or moving. You need to move beyond something here. Because when you take on the energy of the Knight of Swords, you're wielding that sword in an action-oriented way. Are you cutting something out, cutting something down, moving through these energies into a new time here? Because you're forging something here as part of your path with the Justice card. So something is being severed or taken out or moved aside, because you've found some sort of power within yourself to do this. The Justice card talks about things being evened out, and we do see the sword and the scales with the Justice card, which implies that you are either communicating something or moving something aside in your life to make way for something else. King of Pentacles. Wow, okay, so maybe you're moving things aside to bring somebody in. Maybe you're moving things aside in your own life to, like we always say, moving things aside to bring a person in. Maybe you're making room in your life to bring a person into your life. Maybe you've decided you want to have somebody and you're starting to realize that, you know, maybe that's about, you know, cutting back the hours you work, or changing something about yourself to allow something new in. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We do have the Five of Wands coming through behind that. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. Whatever this is for you, it's like you're making a decision here to make room in your life for something new. Making room, severing something, cutting something back, moving something out of the way to bring in what you want in your life. Maybe you're setting aside certain things, certain places, certain people to make your life more open to accept some of the things you want to have in there. This may be something you're doing by communicating. Maybe you're sort of putting people aside because you don't feel that they serve your purpose anymore. Maybe you're allowing things to go that really are holding you up from what you want to do. Maybe some of you are cutting out a job because you're not doing your dream job. Maybe some of you are cutting out a person because you've realized that person hasn't got the same vision as you. And maybe others of you are cutting back some aspects of your business to allow for new things to come through. Whatever it is, it's almost like you're clearing away some sort of energy to allow something new to come in. With the Justice card there, it sort of feels to me like this is a natural progression on your path. Like you're realizing that you have to move things aside to let other things in. But maybe for some of you, this is about opening yourself up to love, moving aside some of the things that have perhaps kept you trapped. Maybe you're opening your heart space more. But something you're moving aside here to allow yourself some new energy coming in from somewhere. Let's see where we're going. All right, so we have the Six of Wands coming through, and Six of Wands is a victory card. But what I feel is really pertinent here is the Six of Wands talks of being seen, being recognized. Maybe some of you are pushing something aside so that the world sees you in a very different way. Maybe some of you are pushing some of your limits, your restrictions. Maybe you're moving things aside so that you feel more like people can see who you are. Maybe some of you are pushing aside your ego, or some of those ego components that you hang on to that perhaps are no longer serving you here. But when the Six of Wands comes forth, it says that you are being recognized here. You are being recognized for who you are. So maybe you're shedding some aspects of yourself in order to be seen as the person you actually are, or you truly are. All right, this is really interesting. All right, we have the Moon coming through. Wasn't that timely? All right, and then we have here the Judgment card. We have major arcanas coming out thick and fast. Seven of Wands coming through. The Moon card talks about hidden emotions, hidden parts of yourself that you've kept deep down that you haven't really acknowledged. The Judgment card is about rebirth. It's about being born out of the ashes. The Six of Wands is about being recognized again, and the Seven of Wands is about standing firm in your convictions, standing up for what you believe in, being stubborn, being obstinate. I feel like here that for many of you, something is happening to you where you're starting to feel this energy of fighting for the person within, or fighting for something that you want that has been buried deep within you for a very long time. And it's resulting in some sort of cracking open of you and this emerging of this new soul that you've kept within you or kept hidden from the world. Because there is something in this Moon card that says to me there is a release of very pent-up energies here. Maybe for some of you here it's about finding your voice. There is a lot of water here, so it really does feel quite emotional. But I feel like it's almost like you're fighting to bring yourself to the surface, like you're fighting for air. You want to be seen. You want to be seen here. Three of Pentacles coming through with the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, this is definitely about work here. For others of you, this is about love. Maybe you felt like hidden for a really long while. Maybe you feel, oh, there's that mozzie again. Maybe you feel that you've been hidden away for a long time. Maybe these hidden parts of yourself, or these hidden aspects that you're trying to bring to the surface here, have kept you safe. Because I feel with the Three of Pentacles here, it's like you're a work in progress. And the Three of Pentacles does talk about soul contracts for me. So it's sort of this energy of working towards something here, knowing inherently that you are working towards a particular goal. But it's also the energy of coming into oneself, coming into yourself at a time when you're ready to accept yourself fully and wholly. For some of you, you're getting ready for new love here. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords coming through with the Chariot and the Ace of Cups coming up. You're getting ready for love here. You're getting ready for some sort of union. You're preparing yourself. You're preparing yourself by bringing all of these parts of yourself to the surface. This is what the universe wants from you. They want you to be completely and wholly in your own skin, completely and wholly comfortable with who you are, because you're being prepared here for love. And when I look at this, I think, what parts of yourself have you been hiding away from the universe that are not shining your light? Always reminds me of the hiding your light under a bushel. You're hiding some part of yourself away, and the universe is waiting for you to bring this forward in order to bring you into union with somebody here. The Chariot card in this particular deck is moving. It's moving forward very rapidly. And again, I used this yesterday. This is getting your animals, the things that are leading you, moving in the same direction. Everything moving towards this cup of love. And I feel like you had this yesterday. It just feels really familiar to me here. So it's like the universe is preparing you for something to move you towards this cup. Now, it could be self-love for some of you too. But there's definitely this energy that you are emerging here. You are emerging, you're opening up, you're releasing something, you're rebirthing something here. Something that you've kept hidden. Something that's been kept within you for a really long time. And there's the energy of releasing negativity, releasing negative thinking, releasing something negative that hasn't been serving you. And when I see this sort of Three of Pentacles, I think you've got some sort of contract with the universe here. You've already pre-written this. You've already written it in your records. This is where I want to be at this time, and these are the things I need to discover to have maybe the love I want or the life I want. And it's like it's all falling into place on your pathway and allowing you to rebirth. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands. So you're coming up as the Queen of Wands energy. So I feel this is part of your rebirth here. So there is an energy of wanting to go out into the world to communicate, to show the world who you are here. You're waving that sword around, and the sword represents clarity, truth. It also talks about cutting things out that no longer serve you. It's like you're on some sort of path here to reform your world, knowing the direction you need to go in. The Justice card is here too. So this sort of gives even more rise to the fact that there's something out of balance within you. And because of that, you're out of balance with the universe. You may not be manifesting the things you want because you're not where you need to be. I do have the King of Pentacles here. So I do think for some of you, you're heading towards a life partner with the King of Pentacles. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. There is this energy of feeling like perhaps you haven't been getting what you want. Maybe you feel that the universe hasn't been recognizing you here. But something's about to emerge from deep within you. Something that's going to set you in a slightly different direction. Because you are going towards love here. And very, very rapidly. But I feel like here with this Ace of Cups, it's about you recognizing the love within yourself. Maybe you're moving stuff aside to allow your own love to come through. Maybe you're starting to understand all the things that have blocked you from loving yourself. And maybe bringing yourself into self-love is bringing this new relationship towards you. All right, so we have the King of Swords coming through here. He's so beautiful in this deck. We have the Hanged Man. All right, we have the Four of Swords. All of that energy there is about taking your time, resting, bringing something in, but doing it in a way. Three of Wands, Ten of Wands in reverse. All right, that came out in reverse here. I'm going to accept that in reverse. I feel like here it's almost like you're trying to find your way to this energy to release these 10 wands. But it's almost like you can see it here at the end of the tunnel, but you've still got this way to walk. So there is something here on this journey that you are releasing here. And you know you are, but you know that this is a journey. It's not something you can do quickly. So either this could be You know, releasing some sort of energy that you even haven't known up till now has held you back, or you haven't recognized that it's been holding you back from your path. But you can see it now. You can see the end result here. This is rebirth for you. It's like you're making your way towards some sort of rebirth. And once you get there, you'll be able to put this Ten of Wands upright and release. There is some putting down of energies here that are holding you back from having the life you want. Very beautiful. All tied up. That's interesting. Maybe that's how you're feeling at the moment. Card 23. All right, this is lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. Okay. This card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrists, body and arms. Receiving this card represents a situation in your life where things seem to be stuck. A major drama may be going on around you or stopping you moving forward, or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Oh, you're removing blocks. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. Says here, if this isn't technically the case for you, what's tying you up may be your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. That's the rebirth energy. And that's why you need to cut back those vines. That's why you're going in with the Knight of Swords. Because you're removing some sort of restrictions or bonds or boundaries that you've put in place for yourself that are not healthy. Wow, beautiful reading. Thank you.